Hello, can you guys hear me? There's some music stuff. Sorry, my computer just blew screen, so you know how that goes. Kinda. Also, my iPad is not wanting to connect to my computer, so currently trying to troubleshoot that right now. Also, hello everyone that has been joining in. Hello Zoe, how are you? How's everyone doing today? Also, Rye, if you're still here, I really enjoyed listening to your stream yesterday. It was definitely a stream. Well, I think it was Charlie's stream, but you know what I mean. Oh, I'm so sorry that happened. Okay, so I'm gonna have to restart my iPad for funsies. We're doing alright. I'm getting some pizza soon. Fun. I had tacos for lunch today. Dinner? Dinner. I had tacos for dinner today. I wanted it yesterday and that didn't happen. Pizza sounds so good right now. What about like a taco pizza? Let me see. Okay, what about taco pizza? Taco pizza sounds like it would be a really good snack right now. Okay. What fandoms, what are some fandoms you like? Okay, so growing up I was really into the My Little Pony fandom. That one's kind of dwindled a little bit since G5 has come out. I've watched The Amazing Digital Circus. I think of what else. What are things I've seen? Give me 1 second to figure my life out. I don't know what else I'm into. Homestuck's a thing I'm into. That's a webcomic from like a decade ago. So I went to this pizza place on Monday, and they had this pizza called elote pizza, which elote is like this Mexican street corn dish or whatever. And it was really good on pizza. Definitely would recommend that. Also, I have not had taco pizza since I lived up in Iowa. Sorry. I don't even know what else I watch. What are some stuff you got? Oh, the K-pop Demon Hunters is one that I'm really into right now. What else am I into? I just kind of watch things that I don't really like, keep count of what I actually like and don't like at that time. Bear with me a second. Also, my day's going quite well, Dancer Sam. How's your day going? Okay. Oh, let me get my iPad back up and going. Do your favorite Saj, what, I'm confused. You asked me who's my favorite one? Junu's really fine. I don't know. I really have a thing like between Abby and, what's his name? Abby and, give me a second. Like Abby and Baby. I don't know, Baby Saja and Abby Saja, like, they're both so fine. Do you guys have a favorite song from the K-pop Demon Hunters? I think my favorite song's gotta be the Soda Pop song, and then also, what's that other one that oh, and Golden. Golden's just really good. I made a new post. Ooh, let me go look at that. Okay, go to channel. And then we'll get started with the art stuff in a second. I'm sorry that we're having some delays today. I would say he's fine. I wouldn't say he's hot. Abby's hot. I think that was kind of his appeal, was to be the hot one. Oh, it's working! I love Takedown. Takedown's really good too. That one's a fun song. And Golden. Your Idols, I don't know. That one's like not my favorite, but it's good. I do like listening to it. I know that one topped like Spotify charts for a while, which is wild to me. There was another one, Free, I think it's the song between, what's her name? Rumi and Genu. Was not a huge fan of that song. I'm not really like one for ballads. I like the upbeat, fun songs. Okay, what did Zoe post? Was it the band called Bread? Oh, is that what you... That's that what you tagged? Is that what you tagged Ryan? That's funny. I just realized now that Rye's username is the Rye Bread, so now I understand the whole Rye thing. I don't know why, but that cracks me up. I like How It's Done and Takedown. I like, How It's Done's a really good one, too. Okay, give me one second. Uh-oh. What did I do? It just broke something. Bread. Bread. Delete. Okay, sorry, we'll get started in a second. So last week I posted a poll for any of my new people here where every Wednesday it's been kind of a thing where you like create a character, and you'll kind of see that in some of my things. But last week, I'm trying to see if I can try to find the poll for that. The singing was a success. It was so good. It was so good. Okay, let me try to show you guys last week's poll. I haven't seen it since, you know, last week. Also, welcome, Stardom. How are you? Okay. Let's see. I'm sorry, I, all over the place and can't remember anything. Okay, so last week I picked between human and monster. Human and monster were actually tied last week, so that is... The times have changed since, and the same thing with here. It was a combination between Lovecraftian and steampunk. So that is what we're going to be continuing today. And how do you do, Bri? I saw your new video today. I gotta figure out how to animate. I feel like you guys get those animation things done pretty quickly too. I don't know how long it takes you guys, which is wild. I need to find more people who like, what's S-A-M-S? Sam's? Because it's Harmony. It's me and Harmony against the world. I'ma steal your weave. I thought Rye was bald, according to my last, stream. Oh yeah, I was showing you guys stuff. Anyways, that was that. So, back to me while I cry. And then we'll get started on some art stuff. Your wig is mine now. No, my hair. Some of the stuff that goes on in this, like, things I've seen in these streams are quite wild. Okay, She's bald. Hey, Megan. Robin said she can't chat. Oh, Robin can't chat. He asked me to tell you. Yeah, no, I saw it in the comments. I responded back to them. Also, it is their birthday today, so happy birthday to them if you are watching right now. It's gonna sound cringe when I say it out loud, but I go by Sam's. If Harmony comes, I'll say it. I need confidence. But what's Sam's? S-A-M-S. Megan, bad news. What's going on, Donut Girly? Long time no see. By the way, if any of you guys are into Animal Jam, I'm apparently streaming that Friday for funsies. What happened? You know, Donut Girly's one of my earlier viewers. So, you know. What's going on? I need the tea, the drama, the stuff. I think my computer's having a stroke. I'm sorry. My BFF quit Animal Jam and Ava's so rude. Oh no! Yeah, it's a lot of people here. She called me toxic. Oh my god, I'm so sorry to hear that. What I would recommend doing is probably just distancing yourself a little bit from them. You know, just kind of... I'm sure they're probably dealing with a lot, and the best way is just to kind of, you know, let them get their feelings out or whatever you want to call it. A scam caller's calling me. They must know I'm streaming right now. I go back to work now. Okay, well, goodbye. I appreciate you joining in. Let me see. I made a new post. Ooh, what did you post? Go to... What is going on? Sin, I am trying to find your thing. It's just computer's being funky. Let me see what Sin is doing. But yes, goodbye, Ryos. Appreciated you just jumping on for a second. Okay, let's see what Sin posted. Oh, cute! I haven't seen those paper claw things since I was in middle school. Those look so good. I shall applaud you for that. I don't know if you guys are familiar with like the Freddy Krueger hands or claws. That's what we used to call them. And yeah, they were super cool. Let me give you the link. You may not be able to link anything here. Okay, back to the other things. It's an online show about VR chat based on 2 characters with many side characters and stuff. It's been going on for 4 years. Oh, okay. I haven't touched VR chat in like forever. Okay. I learned how to make My Little Pony commission. Pretend I can speak. That's cool. Yeah, I'll show you guys my bad attempts at My Little Pony. Hold up. How do I... There, my thing. Okay. This is like... It's an okay attempt. Could have been better. Hello, Kindle. How are you? These are just random art things. I gotta go. I'll be back in like an hour. We'll be here, so feel free to join whenever. That's what we do. So, to show off last week's sketch. So, I showed you guys the poll. So, what the poll was supposed to be was last week, it was a tie between doing a character that was human and monster. And then it was also a tie for theme, which was Lovecraftian and, what's the other one? And steampunk. So the idea I had, so I don't want to be negative, but I'm having a rough day. Everyone seems to be having a rough day today. I'm so sorry that's happening to you. My unemotional support therapist Kindle. Hi. Yo, that's a mood. Well, goodbye if you were leaving again, Sin. Oh yeah, Fred, you said you were leaving. I'm gonna see if I close YouTube and open it back up, the Wi-Fi will be a bit better. Hi, Summer. Well, hello to everyone that is joining. Okay. Back to this. So really, Lovecraftian is based on an author called H.P. Lovecraft. He did a bunch of horror stuff. And so my idea was to have a human that was like steampunky. That, let me see if I can do art stuff. Or anyway, but he thinks his arm is being taken over by a monster or something. I forgot what the character or what the thing was called. They're kind of ugly looking. Let me see if I can find the terminology for it. And then I'll show you guys. You'll kind of see the inspiration, but like I said, they're kind of ugly. Okay. How do I share this? The answer is you don't. Okay, there you go. What is going on? Okay. So it's this thing called the Shoggoth or something. If you guys are familiar with Cthulhu, which is like the squid looking thing, Cthulhu. No. It's not that I say no, it's they won't go through. Pretend I can spell Cthulhu. It's this weird looking thing. Like squid dude with the squid head, and I don't know what the body is, but you get the concept. So anyways, that Shoggoth thing was kind of what it was supposed to look like. It's coming out of his arm. And then down here, his arm is actually amputated, but he thinks it is or whatever, or thinks it's a monster, so this is as far as I was able to get last week, so we will do our best to actually make line art. I am not the greatest at art, and typically my sketching process looks like garbage. So I do apologize, but art is a learning process. I will improve. I will do this in a year, and hopefully I will have improved. Also, I don't know what's going on with this shirt situation here. So, I don't know. Welcome back, Zoe. Is anybody working on any fun projects or whatnot? Can confirm, I am not. That's a lie. I am working on some things behind the scenes. Pray for me in the time that I don't have to do everything. Y'all, I'm a bit sad today. Why is everybody so sad? Like, I've had a good day at work today. It was just overall a good day. Hey, Robin says he said a bubble quote. What does that mean? Oh, whoops. Oh, Ava actually posted something on YouTube. So, hello, I'm quitting. Everyone treats me like trash. You can too, I guess. I'm not trying to get attention. I'm doing a drama IRL, so online isn't helping, so I guess I'm toxic. I'll be unbuddying my old friends for that reason. Oh, goodness. Alright, looks like this one person unfriended everybody on YouTube. I mean, not on YouTube, on whatever. I feel like, let me see. Bro, I feel like I'm not the only one in a sad mood. Welcome back, Zoe. I'm drawing Miko right now. I actually drew Miko for a Pride thing. This was done on stream a while back. It was fun. I felt like it could have been better, but it wasn't bad for what I accomplished, so I am not mad at that. Okay, weird things I'm working on. Where did... Also, if you guys have any names for this guy, I will take any suggestions. Honestly, just make this dude shirtless since that's how he's drawn already, so, you know. I also don't know how I feel about his face too, so that'll be a thing that we might mess with later. I feel like the only good thing about this body is his head shape. Bubble from the Amazing Digital Circus. Nice! That might be a fun little thing to draw. What is this? Oh, we don't talk about this drawing. The sketch piece. Yeah, literally this whole art thing started like... It started with this. I don't know how long I can stay. I'm spacing out. My tics are going hard. I tend to space out, so it makes it hard for me to focus. Feel free to come back if you want, or whatever you want to do. We're here. I'll be here for the next couple hours, so just come and go as you please. It is quite a frequent thing we have on here, over on MeowMadeCrafts. I've never really said that out loud. I don't know. I'm kind of embarrassed to say it out loud. But anyways, this is what that one sketch started out as, was this. So if you gotta start off with a line person or a stick figure, then go for it. Okay. Let me see. I have tics too. What are the types of tics you have? Interesting. Facial tics, physical tics, sometimes they're verbal. Yeah, my friend has verbal tics. That's about all I could say about that. And they were cursing in front of my mom one time because they were at my house for a gathering and my mom hadn't really met them. And so they just started saying some curse words and I was like, let them be. Let them be. Oh, that's a thick boy. That is indeed a thick boy. OMG. Ava blocked me. No! I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Now I'm crying for real. I would just give her some time to come around. It's gonna take a little bit. Like I said, she seems like she's dealing with a lot in her personal life and then is also going through things online. So just... And it might have been because, I don't know, she posted a screenshot of something and I don't know. Seems like she's got a lot going on, so unsub her. Oh, I'm so sad. I'm so sorry. So for anyone wondering, this Ava person, so Donut Girly plays a lot of Animal Jam, hence the AJ in their name. And so they do a lot of, you know, Animal Jam related stuff, but they also do art things as well, which is kind of how I also finally have an Animal Jam account, and Ava, I guess, was somebody that ended up blocking them because they've been doing with a lot. They've been going like back and forth about whether they should quit Animal Jam and stuff like that, and, you know, probably just needs a break from the internet, honestly. Do you know them in real life? I know that you know her by her real name, but I was just curious if you guys knew each other. Ooh, I only have facial tics. My nose twitches, the corner of my mouth twitches, and my neck and... That is wild. I've never heard of... I mean, I'm not very familiar with Tourette's and stuff like that, but that's wild, like with the whole tic thing. So that's kind of... That's interesting. Oh, okay. Fair enough. Yeah, I would just give her some space and just see if she comes around or whatever. Okay, why is that line thick too? Oh no. I feel like I can't get this line thickness thing down right. I don't know what I gotta do to make this look right. That is definitely a head. Hacker! How are you? I know that it is the other side of the world, or, like, opposite time zone for you and everyone else here. Same thing with, Gahora, I don't know if you're here, but definitely. It's 6:30 in the morning, I have to go to school. Well, hello, thank you for joining in. Starting next week, I'm gonna try to at least do one stream in the morning at like 5 a.m. my time to kind of hopefully accommodate some of you guys that are international. Because I get it, that everybody's able to join in, so. At least once or twice a week. But this weekend I will be streaming at like 8 a.m. my time. Which, I don't know what time that is your time, but. You can watch it this weekend or next week. Let me see what time it is your time. Okay, so it's 6:30. So if I stream this weekend, it's probably going to be around like 6 p.m. your time, if that helps. What are you quitting? Well, goodbye, Donut. I hope you join. I'm so sad. Because I was going to join Animal Jam this Friday. So let me know if you guys are still interested in seeing that, you Animal Jam fans. I also punch myself, whistle, make weird faces, and kick the floor. That is so interesting. I will not quit until a miracle happens. Fair enough. But bye for now. Feel free to join in later. And then Hacker, just... my weekend streams up this weekend should be like 6 p.m. your time. So if you want to try to hop in for that. Gohor, if you're here, I'm not really sure what time that is for you. Let me see what time it is. You sort of like... I forgot what time you said it was. I'm so sad. Everyone's having a bad day. Well, I hope your guys' day gets better. What normally helps me sometimes is just taking a nap or going to sleep kind of helps me. Bye, Hacker, or Zag. I'm sorry, you go by Zag. Where he's from, they have like the weirdest time zone where like right now it says it's 8 o'clock my time. And as what he said, it's 6:30 his time, which is so weird because it's like a half-hour time difference, but... I don't really know how to portion him out, you know? I'm also gonna do like 1,000,001 layers and then just, you know... yeah, I just end up doing like 1,000,001 layers until... and then merge them down. Okay, let's go add his stuff in. Y'all say ABC if you want me to quit. XYZ if you don't. XYZ. What are you quitting? It's 6 p.m. over here. Also, I'm back. Hello, Summer. How are you? Yeah, we have people of all sorts of time zones that hop on, so... I'm doing my best to accommodate some of the international viewers by streaming, like, odd times of the day or night. That won't be starting till next week, probably, just so I can get my life together. Because, what's that? For my American viewers, don't worry about that. No, don't quit! I need people to play with on Friday. And other times I play. If anything looks awkward, I don't really know what I'm doing. You know, I'm actually doing okay today. Me too. Me too. Actually, my job brought a snow cone machine today, which was fun. I really enjoyed that. It's not something they do often, but definitely something I enjoyed that they did today. Homeboy's gonna have long arms. If I don't end up liking it, we'll just do something else. Yeah, don't let one person ruin your time doing Animal Jam on YouTube. If you really enjoy it, just stick with it. I have to think about it. So I'm on this subreddit called NewTubers, and I'll show you guys what I mean. NewTubers. Pretend. Oh. Pardon me. Robin wanted me to ask if they tell you. Nice, okay. I was not familiar with that term until I posted a YouTube video on how to make a deer tail for my friend for a convention we went to, so forgot who posted about that, but it was cool. So good for them. Okay, I keep spacing out. I don't know if I should go for a while or not. I would say just go and come back when you feel like it. That's kind of my take on it. Okay, that's what I do sometimes on stream. Like, not my stream, but on other people's stream, that I'll pop in and out, or I'll just hang out for a little while and then dip out just because busy life. Okay, what am I doing? Oh yeah, I was gonna show you guys the, so yeah. Subreddit called NewTubers. And like this person was like asking for a sob story about like, oh, I stopped posting for a week and nobody was looking for me. And I'm like, well, you gotta keep posting. If not, people, I don't know. It's just, it was weird. But yeah, there are people in here that will... I don't know. I just... It's a very informative place to be, but at the same time, it's... makes you wonder... stuff. I just sometimes feel like people are like fishing for, I don't want to say compliments, but they're like, oh, I've been posting for a week and nobody wants to, what do you call it? And, you know, they just want people to be like, no, your stuff is good. Most of the time they've, like I said, been posting for a week and it's going to take time for you to build up quality. That's just the way of the world. And goodbye. Goodbye. Okay, back to art stuff, because that's what we're here for. Fantastic. Give me a second to try to troubleshoot my stuff again. 8, 2, 3. Oh. Wrong thing. So, anyways, back to what I was, thing. So yeah, NewTubers is kind of like a place to like look out for that kind of stuff, but everyone's like trying to quit on there. Can you go into Animal Jam and give my bud some love? Maybe a little bit later. What's going on with Animal Jam? Are you talking about Ava? What's going on? I might be able to hop on for a second and just see what's going on. Because I am a curious Nancy. I don't know how to make rips look all chaotic. I don't know how to make these things. Ava blocked all her BFFs, including me and Pearls. Yeah, I saw in the YouTube video that she posted. Where she was like... She said, like, she literally showed her blocking everybody, which was wild. That was not something I was expecting. There seems to be a lot of drama with, what do you call it? There seems to be a lot of drama within the Animal Jam community, which was interesting to me. Talking about one of my most recent videos has been getting more and more comments on it, and I'm happy. Oh, that's nice. Was it the one I saw? Let me see. Stardom Forever. Was it the last one? Let me see. Which one is it? I'm not sure. I don't know what's going on here, but that's not how these things work. Maybe this is supposed to go in here. anybody wants to critique me, I'm sorry. I'm really bad at drawing. I don't really know how the anatomy is supposed to work on this, honestly. I'm just trying to get this down on paper so that we'll refine this another day. We don't need logistics of how this is gonna look. That's kind of how I see it, is that if you guys find that you guys are like beginner artists or just learning how to draw and whatever, you know, get your idea on paper now and then like look back at it and try to like improve the art or whatever at some point, or once you actually have a, you know, kind of, maybe you need help practicing your anatomy and stuff like that, and maybe that's all you need, or anything. I don't know. I just, honestly, I don't even know what I'm drawing anymore. Yep. So anatomy is gonna be all over the place. It's a short about my, oh, you're short, okay. Oh, cute. I love that everyone's like saying happy birthday and then one person's like, can we be friends? Me too, let's all just be friends. You can trace your own on paper, then do digital art if you want for some art stream. Mainly I need help with anatomy and clothing, I guess. I like my style with 3 fingers. That's fine. A lot of cartoons have like what, 4 fingers maybe, but you know, 3 style or 3 do the job. You don't need to have all of them if it gets the point across. That was something I used to do, where I used to like, let me try to find that one video I did that with. I don't know if you guys saw Danganronpa, but back when it was like a huge thing back in the day, I definitely did that. I felt so good about my art piece, which was wild. Okay, hold up. Let me see. But yeah, that's kind of my thing too. I kind of need to figure out anatomy and the whole clothing thing, but that's why we keep drawing, to hope and pray that things look good. But yeah, this was a long time ago. So yeah, from Danganronpa, this is like the main girl and this is her sister. Not gonna give away spoilers, but I was like super into the show. I probably shouldn't have been super into the show at that time. I was like 13 maybe. This is 11 years ago. Yeah, about 13. I love this one comment. Maybe TF is this. Do not ruin Danganronpa. This is pretty bad. Stop using PBG style and work and create your own style, for crying out loud. This was from a year ago, but I think you might be right. I need to create my own style. Sorry, I never realized it was a year ago, but go look on. Wild. But yeah, just the beginning part of it was, you know. I don't remember how I got rid of the background. So there's a thing back with MS Paint a long time ago that you couldn't actually get rid of. Like, you couldn't get rid of the line art because there were no layers. I think now they have layers. But yeah, I used to do quite a few speed paints on here. Okay, so it looks like I inverted it. Okay. I don't know how that works, but it was an interesting process, but it was definitely a thing. That one's, I think, available on YouTube if you guys get bored and want to watch really old speed paints. Would highly not recommend it, but I have people commenting on stuff from like a year ago, which is wild to me. I say year ago. Year ago wasn't that long ago, but I'm like, why are you watching my old stuff? They're not good. Even my stuff from like earlier this year, I feel like I could have done better on them. And this paint brings me back flashbacks. What kind of Miku art should I draw? I asked Robin. Robin asked if you could draw Ragatha. I can add that to my list. Honestly, I should get around and just kind of draw the characters. But sure. How are you talking to them? Used to draw manga stuff. Oh no. I never really got too much into Among Us. Pretend that these feet actually look good. We're just gonna put lines on his shoes or whatever. I don't know how feet operate. At all. Honestly, I don't even know what's going on here. I'm just kind of... Oh, you know what? That looked fine. It's supposed to look like that the monster's bulging out of his arm. So that's what we're doing. I'm sticking with that. What kind of Miku should you draw? Well, oh, okay. Okay. We each have each other's stuff on. Okay. Julio. I was just kind of curious how you guys were talking. Speaking of YouTube thing, let me try to find my favorite. Oh, you know what? My favorite one is Sembo and Sakura. This is like my favorite version of Miku. I should draw this at some point. Like, I just love everything about this. I love the song. It's so upbeat. Like, she's so pretty. I actually cosplayed this one time. Oh, there's a doll. Can you go to Animal Jam right now? Yes, I can do that on another screen. Oopsie. Sorry, you guys don't want to see that. But yeah. There's like a cherry blossom one that looks really cool. Give me 1 second. So cute, definitely gonna draw it. Yeah, I don't know, it's just something I like. And Donut Girly, I am on there. I will hop on for like 2 seconds, but then I'll have to drop off. Just to continue art stuff, because it is an art stream. However, Animal Jam will be Friday stream for my Animal Jam girlies. Honestly, I'll just stream this for you guys if you guys want to see it for funsies. This is my tiger character. It's me. He's a teal tiger because I like the color teal. This is Donut Girly's character. It is called Animal Jam. Donut Girly, if you're gonna be on there, then I need you here. Oh yeah, this is my cat. I forgot what I named him. I think I named him like Rico or something. We love Rico. I was trying to figure out like what animal to create my character, but I don't play a whole ton of this. It's just because I've been peer pressured into this. Okay, I'm at her facility. No, the Miku. Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. Let me type it out to you. Honestly, I forgot. I don't know how to do that. Senmon Sakura. You should see all the other Vocaloid characters. They look really fire and really cool. I'm not entirely sure what I'm supposed to be doing here, but everybody's sad. You're all good, and thank you. There's a peacock in here? Why do I not have you added? I'm a starry. What does that mean? Meet me at the summer carnival. Come here. I am here. How do I exit this? I am very not familiar with this. Okay, my condolences. How do I... Oh. I'm friends now. I still stand by this. I think she's just going through a lot. She blocked everyone for no reason. She's probably going through a lot. Listen, who's AJ? She did this on purpose. I don't think so. for us to be. We can't let that happen. I'm gonna get off the stream and call Robin. I will see you next stream. Goodbye. See you later, Stardom. I appreciate you hopping on for funsies. She uses those people to block and report us. Don't let her control your feelings. We're friends with someone who so-called bullies her. She lied about quitting. Bro is insane. Sure. Oh, that's Pearl's. I thought I was friends with that person. Ticked off at her, Megan. She's insane. I'll expose her. I'm gonna just stay neutral on this. Because I don't really have an opinion on the matter or opinions on this overall. Because hopefully she'll learn her lesson. I don't even... I'll be in your exposed video. What'd she do? Finish streaming art stuff on YouTube. However, I plan to stream Animal Jam on Friday. Yeah, no, you're good. Just keep drawing. That's kind of what this is. It's just more of a chill stream. Brush, she's a teen. She should know better. That is fair. If you are a teenager, you should probably know better. Feel free to come and go as you want. Alright, that is enough. I did introduce them to you as a person. Oh, whoopsie. Sorry. I really gotta switch around my stream stuff. I just gotta get with my friend to help me with things and whatever. Okay, back to art thingies. Don't be mad at me, Donut, but for right now, I'm just gonna stay neutral about the whole thing. That's just where I'm gonna stay. Just because I don't want drama in my stuff. I'm still in the personal belief that she's just got a lot going on and just needs a break from everybody. I'm sure she'll come back around. But, you know, if she starts apologizing and stuff like that, at least hear her out and just kind of let her explain. Because she didn't really explain much in her video about, you know, how she was feeling with all of this stuff, you know. So that's why I'm just like, give her the benefit of the doubt. Give her a moment to speak or whatever. But I will be Animal Jam streaming on Friday. Homeboy's hands are gonna be big. Oh, I gotta share my stream again. I'm sorry. I will expose Ava. Okay. Just be careful with that because you don't want to, you know, cause any damage to friendships or whatever. That would be kind of my concern, is that they want to, you know, that maybe work something out where you guys are friends or whatever in the future. So just hear them out. But you guys did bring up the point that she is indeed a teen. So if that is the case, then she should know a little better. Okay, back to random art things. I'm not gonna lie, this whole art stuff's kind of tripping me out a little bit. Kind of the hairstyle I'm going for. I don't want to say like anime protagonist type thing, but more of like obviously he's kind of going crazy and stuff like that, so like He's almost being given like a Naruto haircut. How bad does this look? Honestly, I don't hate that as much as I thought I would. That's just kind of how I am with stuff. Have a random question. What age do you consider mature? Not fully mature, but at least understanding of things. Maybe flip the... No, I don't want to flip it. I don't want to flip it. So, I've been told that your brain is fully formed by the time you hit... by the time you hit 25. And... so, obviously I'm 24, so theoretically my brain should be fully formed, therefore, you know, fully matured by 25. Some people develop quicker than others. I honestly feel like by the time you, like, start hitting high school, you should start probably maturing a little bit. You know, if you're in middle school, I can tell you right now, I was not the most mature person. I mean, I can show you my silly YouTube videos and whatever. Hold up. But, like, definitely you should be, like, fully matured by the time you hit, like, your junior year of high school. I say mostly. Let me see. Videos. So, like, my oldest videos from, like, 2009. Oh my god. Some of these things actually surprised me with how many views I got, but, like, these things were posted when I was, like, maybe 10. This was, like, in middle school where me and my friend were, like, cosplaying things and whatever. Like, that was me. That was my little brother, so I would definitely not say we were mature then. That was my friend again. Oh, doing all these Powerpuff Girl speed paints. I mean, I showed you guys the comment I got where somebody was like, oh, grow up. I think maybe during my sophomore year, because I did an engineering project where I went glass blowing, which was fun. It's definitely a very fun project. But yeah, I would say probably by the time you start hitting, like, your high school years. And I say that because by the time you're in high school, at least here in the US, you should be able to get your driver's license or get your learner's permit, which I think people typically get in, like, their freshman, sophomore year of high school, which is, like, 9th, 10th grade. And then by the time you're, like, in 10th or 11th grade, you should be getting your driver's license. So, like, you know, if you're not mature enough to be able to handle the sort of internet stuff and stuff like that, then, who's watching stream right now or reading chat? Me. I am. What do you call it? Back to the whole thing, you know. So, I mean, if you're supposed to be 16 and being able to drive, I think most states here in the US is that you're supposed to be 16 and be able to drive. If you can't be mature enough to do that, then you should, you know, or I mean, sorry, if you're not mature enough to handle those internet stuff, then you are not mature enough to be able to handle some of those other things. But back to art stuff. I don't want to. Let me try drawing the rest of him, then we'll start flipping things around or whatever. And thank you. I know I'm still learning the whole, like, drawing process stuff, so I appreciate it. It's definitely a work in progress. I didn't start taking art seriously this year until, like, maybe March, so this is, like, month 3 of me trying. Like, actually trying and, like, what do you call it? Not giving up or whatnot. I feel like giving him a potato chip hat. Like, not potato chip, but you guys know the Pringles, how it's, like, a little dip in the thing. It's kind of the vibe. And the vision is not coming to life. Okay, that looks really bad. But me, I am doing all of that. This almost looks like a pilgrim hat. I don't know how to feel about that. The goal is to at least finish this today. You eat Pringles? Of course I eat Pringles. Pringles are so good. My favorite one out of like the main trio, which is like the cheddar one, the sour cream one, and I forgot the other one. What's the other one? Regular is definitely the sour cream. That is so good. Okay, Bestie, your hat's going bye-bye. What's your preferred age audience? I don't know if I'm asking too many questions. I'm doing a class online and need to ask channel stuff. Go for it. That is fine with me. I don't have a preferred audience, honestly. So there was a thing with YouTube that you can go in. Let me try to find an example for you guys. I don't know how much you guys are familiar with posting stuff into YouTube, but I'll show off the latest one that I got. Hold up. Editor. Is the wrong thing. So like right here, they give you the option saying this video is not meant for kids or it's meant for kids. And I'm trying to keep my audience wide. I would probably prefer people probably in like their teens going into like my age group, like young adult is kind of the thing. Weirdly enough, I'll have to show you guys some of my analytics, but you know, the whole thing about it's not that I'm saying that my videos aren't meant for kids. So kind of an inspiration of mine that I kind of grew up watching was Mariah Elizabeth. And I feel like her content, while it might seem that a bunch of kids are watching her stuff, there are many people my age that also watch her as well. And so I kind of feel like she like appeals to everybody. And that's kind of what I want it to be, is kind of appealing to everybody. If I do happen to, you know, what do you call it? If I happen to like slip up on a curse word, you know, I'll bleep that out or try to cut it out if possible, depending on what the context is. But, you know, so I kind of wish that they had something that was like family friendly. It's kind of what I'm shooting for. But, you know, when you do stuff, you know, setting it for kids, it's not that I don't want kids in my stream. I'm talking about people like under 10. It's just I would prefer not to in case if there are some strange questions that come up, but what is your guys' preferred audience for things, for random question? And yeah, feel free to ask me all the random questions you want. I will do my best to answer them. The one thing I would prefer not to get is political questions. I'm not really one for politics, honestly. I just prefer classic Pringles. Fair enough. Classic Pringles are good. What about Rye and Dop? What is kind of their viewer base? I've had a combination of probably like teenagers and a couple people that have been close to my age kind of joining in, which I enjoy. There was this one YouTuber that she does like crochet related stuff. I'm not really sure what her content is now, but we actually met because of one of my videos from last year. An older lady, you know, she was cool. And the what do you call it? She sorry, brain fart. Her audience, you know, it's obviously older people just because that's kind of her thing. So, you know, it's just I don't know, we obviously have different audiences. I don't know how I would feel having like an older person audience. Like I'm talking about like people close to my mom's age. My mom's like 50, so you know, I couldn't deal, like I don't know how I would feel if that became like my predominant audience, just because, you know, I'm Gen Z and that's what I relate most with. So probably people closer to my generation. That's the way how I would look at that. What's your favorite Danganronpa character? Ooh, that's a good one. Asahina, she's like the ultimate swimmer. She's really cool. I liked her. I liked Sakura. She was like the big buff lady. This is just out of the main OG cast. I want to say that, what's her name, is overhyped. The one I showed you guys of the art earlier. Jinko. I feel like she's overhyped. But she's cool. I mean, it was an interesting plot twist, like, for the first time watching it. Super interesting. Trying to think of who else. I didn't like the main character. He was kind of annoying. The one chick, your statistic. What do you call it? There was that one girl that plays video games. She's really cool. Her whole little story arc's interesting. And then there was one girl from the anime called Chisa, I think her name was. I loved her so much. Let me try to find her. Or maybe it was Chisaki or something. Not her. She was like the ultimate housemaid. Her whole little thing was interesting too. Chisa. I don't know. I just love her design. It's so cute. I am curious. Let me see. On my channel, I really was okay with 10-year-olds because, like, I've been there. I remember being 10 and feeling like there's no one I could watch because everyone around was older. Like, I'm okay if a 10-year-old hops back in. Like, I don't mind that. I just, like, I prefer someone closer to my age, so I'd rather have a 10-year-old than a 60-year-old person chopping it on my stream because they might be like, who's this punk? Me. It says, if it says under analytics, 50 to 80-year-olds, I made this account like 60 years old. LMA, I don't mind that. That's funny. Maybe that's why some of my analytics are out of whack. Let me try to see if I can find that. I am curious. Do you have a favorite male Danganronpa character? Oh, I didn't list any males, did I? No. Male Dangan. Byakuya was annoying. Give me 1 second, Sam, and I will get to your thing. Not enough demographic to give me age, but you can tell me where everybody's from. Okay, well anyways. Hey, I'm not listening to stream, but I'm reading chat. That's cool. Hello, Gahora, how are you? Okay, back to showing you guys Danganronpa dudes. Okay, don't know who that is. I didn't like him. He was annoying. Oh, I forgot about him. I thought he was a girl, and then I forgot that they, like, revealed that he was a boy. That was wild. Don't know who this is. Did not like him. He's annoying. Also annoying. Don't know who that is. Don't care for him. Didn't like him or didn't care because, you know, main dude. Didn't like him. I liked him before he went crazy. This is from Danganronpa, if you're curious. Didn't care for him. Didn't care for him. Like, most of these guys I could care less for. Are these all the main guys? Oh, I forgot about her. She was cool. I mean, a little manipulative, but... Oh, Gahor, you are in for a treat. Hold up, my post isn't showing. Uh-oh. Do you want me to see if I can see it on my end? Let me see if I can... Okay, Zoe, go to channel... That's not what I said to do. Go to channel. Me doing girly things while not listen. Girl mood. Let me share it with everybody. Me doing girly things while listening to not so girly music. I felt that. And then this was the bread thing we were talking about earlier. I really liked her. She's definitely a favorite character of mine. Did not care for her. She's cool. She was alright. I liked her. Crazy chick. Crazy chick. I feel like she might be overhyped as well. And then I just love him. He's so cute. I like how it says top 13 female characters when he's not a female. Looks like a female, not a female. Okay, back to art thing. Stop, really. I'm drawing chibi and listening to rock. Again, who's here from the US? Me. Also, this weekend... I don't know why after I posted it wasn't showing up for me. Oh, mood. So Gohora, this weekend I'm going to be streaming this weekend at 8 a.m. my time. Forgot how many hours ahead you are of me. Might be 8 hours-ish. But if it's 8 hours, that should be like 4 o'clock for you or something. So weekends I do stream early in the day, and then next week I will plan to stream like early morning one day at least. So let me get back to my... Oh, no! Anyways, I'm from the US. 8 a.m. for you, yes. What time is it for you now? I can try to do the math. It's not 8 a.m. right now, but when I do stream this weekend, it'll be 8 a.m. A little early, but at least that gives people to like wake up and pop in if they feel like it. Okay. It is 8:43 for me right now. I had my code up. Okay, so you're 8 hours ahead of me. So when I stream Saturday and Sunday, it'll be about 4 p.m. your time, if that helps with any time conversion. To winning, huh? Is everybody from the same time zone but me? LOL, can't relate. Okay. Here is the art stuff. Yep, that does sound great. So yeah, weekends I typically shoot for that time. But if you're trying to hit a weekday stream, then, like I said, I will do my best to, you know, early morning stream for funsies. I don't like those, not because of how, like, it looks. It's just, I'm not super into drawing horror things. Which is kind of probably counterproductive of what I'm drawing then. Just saying it again, I'm not listening to the stream, I'm just reading chat. Are you creating anything specific? Yes. So this week, so every Wednesday I shoot for, it's what I call create a character. And let me share my screen. You're drawing this early in the morning for you? That's wild. But typically every week I will do a poll. I did not do a poll this week because I am continuing it from last week because I didn't get time to finish. I was duck sitting for my friend, which if you guys want to see those videos, I can share that at some point. But actually, can I share it on my iPad? Let me show you those. So yeah, so these were the ducks. I'm sorry that it's lagging right now, but yeah, I was duck sitting for funsies. They were just having the time of their life in my bathtub. But yeah, I was duck sitting last week. Sorry it's glitching, but yeah, that belongs to my friend. I was duck sitting for last week, which is why we ended the stream early. And then back to my other thing here. So I typically do a poll every week where I give, you know, a character thing for you guys to like vote on. And oh, I'm sorry, you guys can't see that. I apologize. So here the poll was, you know, like what species do you guys want to see? And last week it was actually tied for monster and human. This week it seems that monster is in the lead. So I'm going based on last week's result. And then I kind of asked for the vibe you guys wanted to see. And last week it was between Lovecraftian, which is inspired by monsters and whatever from the author H.P. Lovecraft. And then steampunk, which I'm sure you guys all know what steampunk is. And it was tied last week. It looks like steampunk is winning, but again, we are continuing with our lovely theme. So, let me see. Game art. So I am combining human, where it's kind of a monster, where he thinks that his arm's being taken over by this one Lovecraftian character. But really his arm's just amputated. He's just kind of going crazy is kind of the idea. I am aware his proportions look off. That is me. I'm just trying to get my idea down on paper or iPad, and then I'll draw this another day. Maybe I can attempt to redraw... What do you call it? Try to redraw this for Halloween, or do something with him. Don't think I know any of these. Oh, fair enough. These are ideas given to me by my boyfriend. But think of like what I told you. It's a human that has his arm kind of being taken over by a monster, but really it's not a monster. He's just seeing things and going crazy. My boyfriend actually had to explain to me what Lovecraftian was and like the whole stuff behind it, because I was personally not familiar. So it's just this weird looking like slime blob thing coming out of his arm with these tentacle things and eyeballs, which is kind of disturbing when you think about it. It's kind of creeping me out a little bit. I feel like you probably would know Candy. I say Candy Core. It's just kind of like a candy themed character. Can I just copy and paste this? I text 71 people in art fight. Wow, I really gotta catch up on that. I only have like 7 days left of that. Honestly, it's just probably gonna be me just doing what I can to rush that. I think another thing I want to do probably on stream someday is let me try to find the one YouTuber I found, which he does like landscapes for like on Procreate, which is the art app I use for anybody wondering. Let me try to find it. Landscape, painting, tutorial. But yeah, I would like to get into some landscape painting. I just feel more comfortable doing it on iPad because I don't trust me. Where's my man? I literally had him saved last week. Okay, liked videos. Thank goodness for actually being able to like and look back at your old things. How long ago was it that I found this guy? Do you play Minecraft, Megan? Yes and no. I don't actively play it. Well, sorta. Sometimes I play it occasionally, but I haven't played it in a while. Personally speaking. Where is this person? I'm gonna be so sad if I can't find it. I kind of like the song. It's definitely a vibe. Do you play Minecraft, Summer? Okay, Isn't there like a watch later type thing? Same, what version? So I had Minecraft back in 2013 and what version was it? It was whatever it was when it wasn't acquired by Microsoft and then Microsoft acquired them. And so I think I have Bedrock and whatever in the Java edition because you got that for free. And then I also have it on mobile. What about you? Sorry. Oh, watch later. Oh, is Megan your real name? It is! I know that some people online go by different names. I like my name. I couldn't think of me going by something else. So it's just, you know, just what I feel most comfortable with. Is Minecraft free or not? I don't think so. However, let me see if there is a thing. I believe there is a way you can play it on if you have a computer. So, believe that you are able to somewhat play it. So you can kind of play it. This is on the browser. It's called classic.minecraft.net. I don't know how long it's actually gonna be able to stay up due to, you know, copyright things, but I can confidently say Summer's not my name. No, fair enough. Some people prefer to go by, you know, different aliases. Oh, no, I have access. I have both. Megan check mentions. Tell me what you think in my comments section or chat. Okay, I got you. Don't mind the people I like to watch. I'm Ren, but that's not my birth name. Check mentions. Tell me what you think in my comment section. I am confused, Zoe. But yeah, if you guys are interested in just trying it or whatever. But I don't think Minecraft is that expensive. They seem to have Smurf DLC if anybody is interested. Okay, so if you buy now, which just say you want to get it on, not Android. I didn't know they had a Chromebook version. That's the last thing I would have thought of. Oh, I thought it was 40 bucks. I was like, last time I checked, it was like 20 or 30 bucks for the edition. But yeah, no, so I have both Java and Bedrock because I originally had whatever, so Minecraft was owned by whatever people that developed it, and then Microsoft bought them, and so I was given both versions for free, which was cool. I don't really know what the differences are, but I am curious if anyone has an iPad here. BRB, winter is calling me. Feel free to come back. I will say Ren is a very pretty name. That is correct. It is definitely a very pretty name. Okay, okay, so let's see. Oh, so funny story about Minecoin. So my boss, back when his kids are now like 11 and 8, but back like a couple years ago when his son was like 6 and his daughter was like 9. So so I guess my boss's son, very intelligent kid, managed to get past the barrier. So both his kids have iPads. My boss like breathes and loves Macs, even though we're a completely Windows company or, you know, PC company. And I guess his kids managed to bypass whatever code lockup stuff that my boss had. And he And so with that code stuff, you know, they're not able to spend money. And so my boss started seeing all these charges from Minecoin. And so my boss was like, what's going on? His kids were like, it wasn't me. Well, it turns out what happened was that my boss's daughter convinced the son to start buying all these Minecoin. And I think it was like $150 worth of Minecoin. My boss was mad. And so I still laugh about that. But kid's really intelligent. Kid in kindergarten learned how to give himself fevers to get out of being in class. So like every other week my boss was leaving so he could go pick up his kid because the kid was running, you know, above 100 fever, which at that point they have to send the kid home. I was like, whatever you do, make sure you harness that intelligence for that child. Okay, back to random things, desktop. Okay, I showed you guys that. Zoe says something about a mention. Am I missing something? Bear with me a second. Also, welcome everyone that is joining in. Go to... Sorry. Oh, somehow I missed that. I'm sorry. Oh, now it shows up. I do love the purple color. It's so pretty. I like it. How'd you take a picture of your iPad? There are people that are like, have you seen My Little Pony Rainbow Rocks? Yes. I think I actually saw that in theaters too when it came out. I was so excited for that. I made one of my close friends watch it with me in theaters with her and my mom. Okay, let me get my thing back up and running, but... Anyways, there is my rant on Minecraft. Definitely give it a try for fun on the browser, and there might be other browser versions. If you don't really want to pay for it, I'm not condoning that you rip it off the internet, but my brother tried doing that like a decade ago and ended up with 1,000,001 viruses. Who is Winter Summer? Please explain. Okay, my computer gonna have another stroke. What's your favorite dazzling? Ooh, Sonata. She's like the one that likes tacos. She's really cool. I like her whole shtick. Okay, let me try this thing again. Who's Winter? Am I gonna cry? Okay. So it looks like my iPad's gonna have to go on and off. A friend I used to share a channel with. Oh. Ripping off, what does that mean? Okay, so... it's called pirating the software, where you find a version on the internet that may or may not be safe. And so... but it's a way for you to get it for free. So what will happen is a hacker will do what they can to try to get a version of some software, in this case Minecraft, and they will share it on a shady website. And you take the gamble if you're gonna end up with, you know. So it's definitely do it at your own risk. Friend I shared a channel with. I had my first 2018... What? What do you mean, Sam? About your... You had your first 2018, second 2018 Switch. An ex, I guess. We're still friends. Things happen. Oh. I don't know. So, like, I've been with my boyfriend for 9 years now. We've been together since high school. You know, I'm 24. He just turned 25. And he what do you call it? You let me keep talking while I'm doing things. He, you know, so I mean, we've been together since high school, and I don't know if I could remain friends with somebody that I was with for so long. So it's like, I don't know, I just feel like that would definitely be weird to me, but that's just, you know, I don't know, I guess personal preference. Give me a second. Do you plan to rewatch My Little Pony, Equestria Girl movies? I totally still don't rewatch them from time to time nowadays, these days, because I like My Little Pony so much. I don't know if I could sit there and rewatch some of the show, because some of the episodes are kind of weird, which I'll tell you guys a funny story about that in a second. So, there is a convention near me that they no longer have for My Little Pony, and there was this one person that had like a game show where it's pretty much, you know, you ask a bunch of questions and, you know, see how high you can get, and then like the winner gets, you know, My Little Pony or gets some kind of prize. Well, this one guy was going head to head with a bunch of kids. I'm talking about like 12 and younger. You know, this man was like in his 40s. And he was trying to, so this man was getting these questions, and like an example is what is Twilight Sparkle's favorite ice cream? Well, homeboy apparently knows Twilight so well, and that one specific scene where they mentioned that in whatever season that was, he knew it down to the minute in that episode that he could be like, oh, it's vanilla. That's the only reason why I remember that. And I'm like, I could tell you, I look at Twilight and I could probably assume she likes vanilla ice cream. That's Twilight. But the fact that he could tell you what episode, what scene, and what the time code was for when that happened, which was in fact correct, was wild. Let's just say he beat all those kids, and it was some My Little Pony like toy set. I was like, there's no way. I was like, I don't like those people that take this stuff to the extreme. Like, no thank you. What is going on? Ugh. I know that in the US you can get a fine for pirating. You are correct. I don't know how many people they pirate or how many people actually get caught. I think it's if you're part of like a serious like event, or like if there's like a big thing going on where a lot of people are getting caught, you'd probably get fined. But if it's like a one-off here and there, probably not. Not that I've totally pirated things off the internet before when I was like yay high. I know that in, oh yeah, I still play Minecraft on 2018 Switch, the Bedrock version. Oh, nice. Nice. Okay, let me pray that this thing actually works. It works! Winter and I both confess we ended up liking each other. Winter started getting really, I don't know how to say it, but it made me and my two other friends uncomfy, so we ended up breaking up, I guess. It was weird. I understand. That's kind of how it was with me and Brenton. Was I think I told him I liked him, and he liked me back, I guess, so we just started going out, and here we are 9 years later living together. I will say that living together has not been the worst thing for us. I think it's been quite nice. Because what I think, and I'm not, you know, gonna push anybody's, you know, religious views or whatever, but I feel like that before I'm gonna marry somebody, I have to live with them to kind of know how they're like. I know some people are like, you know, get married before you move in together, and that's fine if that's your view. Like, a coworker of mine is very much like that, and all respect to them. I just, you know, I think, you know, as long, I'm not gonna shove my beliefs down your throat. Don't shove yours down my throat for something like that. But, you know, in my coworkers' eyes, you know, you kind of work past that if things, you know, you guys have disagreements or whatever. In my case, I'm like, I gotta see how you are. And luckily, everything's worked out. It's been great. You know, if we have any fights, it's like, why didn't you take out the trash? Or some things like that. Or why aren't the dishes done? That's like our major issues, which is great. So that's just kind of my view on it. The other question we've gotten to, because we've been together for almost 9.5 years, is when are we getting married? And I'm like, hold up, let us get settled in our careers first. You know, I work in IT, he's a software developer, so like, let us get more stable, and then we'll talk about it. But I dream about it sometimes. I totally don't have a Pinterest board for that. You watch Mob Psycho? No, I have not. I have not seen that. Should I add that to my watch list? Is it good? I can't tell you I know anything about that. Oh no, my iPad! My pencil's having a stroke. Give me a second while my Apple Pencil decides if it's gonna... If it's gonna decide what it wants to do. 9 years and you're 24? Yes, I've been with my boyfriend since we were 15 in high school. It sounds crazy. I know that they say that, like, if you're together, you know, that most people don't make it because, you know, people in high school are like, we're going to be together forever. And for most people, it doesn't happen. For us, it just happened to happen. Now, we have gone through our various phases of things. You know, obviously, we've changed over the years. I was, if you guys know, like, the traditional horse girl, which is a girl that's obsessed with horses, I was not that, but I was the cat equivalent. Hence why my name is MeowMade. The meow part in that was because that was something I used to say a lot. I didn't want to be a cat, but it was just kind of... I just really like cats a lot. And so I've kind of grown out of that a little bit. I still love cats. I have a cat for goodness sake, but I don't go around meowing at people. But, you know, and my boyfriend's changed too. I felt like he used to be like this edgy guy, and now he's just kind of like a guy that loves to play video games and what do you call it? And code and watch anime and stuff like that. So I think he's just probably more nerdy. I think he's more of like an enhanced version of him being nerdy. Mob Psycho is a good anime, by the way. I appreciate all the bread emojis. I'm telling you, you guys are in some weird cult with rye bread. No judge, though. No judge. I didn't realize the whole, like, I got that, like, rye is a type of bread and whatever, but I didn't realize that their actual username on YouTube was the rye bread. Gohor, if you're a little bit confused, there was a person earlier by the name of Rise Animation, and they do, like, some fun little animation stuff on YouTube. And I thought that it was, and they, you know, they hopped on or whatever, but some of their viewers now come on, and I swear, they're in some kind of weird bread cult. I don't like that this thing is... Yeah, there we go. His arm is so fine. I'm only into arms. Does anybody else like arms? But yeah, back to the whole, like, relationship thing. Honestly, you know, if you can make it work, then... what do you call it? Then you're able to... what do you call it? You know, sometimes if you're willing to grow and work with each other, like me and my boyfriend went to like 2 separate colleges and stuff like that, you know. I'll pretend like I understood what you were trying to explain. I'm sorry. Person makes animation, if that's what you're talking about. Rai uses she, her pronouns. I forgot. I'm sorry. Thank you. Sometimes if I don't know, I just end up using like gender neutral pronouns. It's safer that way. Because sometimes you don't know. Which is fine. Okay, what happened to my music? Had a good vibe going on. And it didn't happen. I will say I'm really bad at explaining things, so I do apologize if things I say don't make any sense. Okay, this is a weird song called Bagel or something. What keeps happening? I just want to copy this, besties. So what are you drawing, Gahora? Duplicate. Okay, I lied. You know what? I'm just gonna draw the eyeballs individually because it's gonna start pixelating them. That's the last thing I want. I'm not gonna lie, the idea of these eyeballs kind of being on these blob is a little much for me. I'm drawing... Ah. What? What does that mean? I'm drawing It's not like you're bad. I just don't. It's like I don't speak English. No, sometimes I'm just bad at explaining things, which is fine. You have no idea how many people their only language like me is English and they're just bad at speaking it. And I'm talking about like people in like their 30s and 40s that can't speak it right. I mentioned it already. I don't know if you want me to go into detail. Oh, I'm sorry. I completely missed that. 1 second. Oh, I see. You said it's something that looks like, or maybe it looks something 18 plus. Well, it actually is. It's not what you may think. Never mind. I will respect what you're drawing. But I'm sure it looks great. And better than mine. I don't really know how many eyeballs I need to add to this, I guess. Yeah, just to prevent YouTube from, like, taking down my stream. I don't know. YouTube gets a little weird when it comes to their stuff. Hello, Bean! I feel you. Like I said, it's nothing like that. I feel you. Also, hello, Bean. How are you? Were you part of that whole Animal Jam drama? Not really sure what was going down. And what I meant by drama was the stuff with Ava. Also, Bean, I will also be streaming me playing Animal Jam on Friday if you're going to be online. So I will be sure to, you know, might have to go soon. That's okay. It's just 2 girls are naked and no one is hurt. Okay. Yeah, that's not too bad. Definitely something YouTube might be like, don't post that, like the actual art stuff. But other than that, like, that's cool. I wish I could do that. Draw actual things that look good. But feel free to come and go, Bean, if you feel like it. It's just kind of what we do here is we just chill and vibe. I've been streaming for 100 minutes. Let's go! Also, Gohora, I am doing my best to, like, what do you call it? I'm doing my best to, like, slow down when talking. Your, one is hurt. You said not hurt, but she is hurt. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I don't remember what I said. I'm so excited for Megan to finish my drawing. Yeah, I haven't made any progress on it since the last time I showed you. This was last of it. I'll probably get to it this weekend when I stream on Saturday morning. Will be my goal. Definitely the goal. I have so many art things going on, as you guys can see. There's actually this one on the very far right corner is something I'm working on in the background. I want you to feel like you're being heard. I was also told that I speak very fast most of my life, so now I'm just making the conscious effort to like slow down a little bit. So next time you'll be streaming when? Okay. Let me write down the things in the chat so then you'll have at least a reference. And I'm glad you like it, Bean. Okay. Frog the Frog, hello. 1 second before I send you the stream schedule for the rest of the week. Go to channel. What does Mr. Brog post? Cute. Can I share your channel, Brog? Are you gonna watch Rise Thursday stream? That is my plan, is to hop on for a little while. Thank you. I'm bad at hearing the numbers. Yeah, I got you. Your stuff's so cute. Do you mind if I share Brog? I like looking at people that come in. Okay, cool. I like looking at people that hop into my streams and see what kind of stuff they like to do. Oh, wrong thing. So everybody, this is Brog the Frog. Say hello. He also goes by, or they go by Dino Nuggy. Oh, whoopsie. And they do all sorts of fun little things. This is fun. They also seem to do some Minecraft things. Your stuff's really cute. I love the cool dude thing. No judge. Then they do a couple lives. Fun. I'm gonna sub to you for funsies. I like to try to keep up with other artists and things like that. Back to posting my schedule. No art. Just playing a game called Animal Jam. Keep up the good work. Keep doing art stuff. I'm trying to promote everyone to keep doing art things because people give up too quickly. And I just want people to, you know, do it. Especially with the rise of AI stuff. That's a whole other, like, domain of things. But feel free to come and go as you please. Dino Nuggy / Frog the Frog. Okay. What did I say? You're 8 hours ahead of me, so that's 5 plus 3. Oh, you don't have to. If you feel like it, go for it. I can do a fun little frog picture for funsies. I can't really draw frogs very well. Did I spell go horror right? Sorry. I'm right now writing up this week's schedule. Well, thank you. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. I stream randomly, so if you feel like you gotta go, feel free to go and come back or come join another stream or whatever your schedule is. We're all down. I'm here for the vibes and hanging out and stuff. There is my schedule for you, Gahora. That is all that I have planned up for now. I gotta figure out next week's schedule. I'll plan that out on Sunday. That's what I typically do, is like Sunday or Monday is when I will plan those streams. So, but feel free to join on Friday if you just want to vibe or whatever. The whole thing with Animal Jam is a good portion of my viewers seem to be playing Animal Jam and got me into it, so that's what we're doing. I said I'd play and I said I'd stream it, so we're finally getting around to it. Okay, well, this is not working. Let me try to get my art stuff back up. If anybody else, feel free to jump into chat if you guys do art or something. Hello, Pearl! How are you doing, Pearl? I don't know if you heard, but I will be streaming some Animal Jam stuff on Friday evening at 7:30 my time, whatever that time conversion is for you. So, if you happen to be online or not, just, I'll be streaming if you want to join online for that. Thanks, I actually feel like that someone cares for me for the first time. Oh. I'm just doing my best, I just want people to feel included. I kind of, for a while, I felt like I struggled with that being in like middle school and stuff like that. That I like the whole inclusion thing, I just felt bad. And I still feel like that now if some of my friends are having a gathering or something and I'm not invited, or if my job does something and like most of my team's invited but I'm not, then I get kind of sad about it. So I just, if I can accommodate somebody the best I can, and it also too, you know, like I've said, I also have international viewers, so it's kind of good to, you know, mention them or try to keep them in mind for some stuff. You currently watching BSD or Sakamoto Days? So I have to catch up with that. I've been a little bit behind with that. I have not seen BSD. I was about to pull it up today and then I never got a chance to. Goodbye, Zoe. I hope you know I'm saying bye. But yeah, I was looking at BSD and I was trying to figure out what streaming platform that was on, and I did not get around to that quite yet, so pardon me. That was supposed to be something earlier and it just didn't happen. Hello Snake, how are you? I did not want to lose my train of thought, so that's why I did not say hello immediately, but welcome back. Snake is... I don't really know what Snake does. Snake just kind of comes and goes. Thumbs up for Zoe. I thought you'd be the person everybody wants to invite everywhere. I think it's gotten better. I was kind of like a weird kid like in my childhood, and it's gotten a lot better. I've, you know, doing my best to be a lot more out there. And honestly, I think another thing that kind of helps too, and this is kind of like recommendation for anybody out there, is I just stopped caring what people think about me. So if you're not gonna like me, it is what it is. Like I'm not gonna change me to appease you. I mean, I'll try to do it a little bit to like have somebody like try to like me, but if you're not gonna like me, I'm not gonna push for it. It's just, it is what it is. Let me see. Is Zoe left? BSD is on Crunchyroll. Okay, thank you. I will be stealing my boyfriend's Crunchyroll account again to go watch that. I kind of wish Sakamoto Days was also... I feel like everything. What do you call it? I kind of wish that there was all the anime was just like on one platform, so I don't have to keep bouncing around trying to find it. I love your caring look when you look at your boyfriend or in chat. I feel like you're all in and care. I'm doing my best. I'm doing my best. I get excited when people come in. When I first started streaming about 2 months ago, I didn't have anybody in chat. There was one person by the name of Stardom who comes in here and there, and they were like my first viewer that started talking to me and showing up regularly. And then Sam kind of showed up, and then other people from there. But it's just nice because when you're kind of sitting here for like 45 minutes talking to yourself, it looks really wild. Hi, sorry if this is off topic. Can you please pick between two categories? They are Has-Been Hotel or Forsaken. I don't know what Forsaken is, so I'm gonna have to go to Has-Been Hotel because I've been watching that and been waiting for season 2 and was waiting for season 1 ever since the pilot came out back in like 2019. But back to Gahor's thing about, you know, caring. You know, I'm doing my best. I don't want people to feel like how I felt being in middle school and, you know, and going into high school where you're kind of left out and whatnot. So, you know, I try to include everyone, try to read the chat as much as I can, and try to, you know, try to at least respond to everybody, even if it takes a second. So I do my best to not to ignore everybody. Okay, let me try. No, I don't want to connect it to my TV. That would be funny if I tried connecting my thing to the TV. Hi, Undertale AU and friends. Let's go look up their channel. I don't know if Mr. Bog the Frog is here, but... Can confirm they do art. I post fan art now. Please see. 1 second. Please choose between... What are you doing? What are you doing, Mr. Undertale? Or Miss Undertale? Please choose between Charlie, Vaggie, Angel Dust, Vox, and Alistair. Ooh. I really like Angel Dust and Alistair. And Charlie. Oh, choose 2. Okay. Let's do Charlie and Angel Dust. I like those 2. Oh, okay. Well, let me... Is it cool if I share your channel? I just want to show them some stuff. And I want to see what Mr. Brog the Frog has posted. Sorry that we're taking a small break from the art stuff. I swear we will resume. Okay. Show my desktop. Where do I find it? Oh, this is cute. That's so cute. It's a fun little dragon. I tried making a plush dragon one time and I never finished it. Let's see what Undertale and AU Friends is up to on their channel. Give me 1 second. Yeah, I just like showing off channels for fun to see like what everybody does. Oh, I already had you up. I'm sorry. This is some of their fun little things they've done. I have mainly edits, but I have some drawing, short, and video. It's gonna skip ahead a little bit. Oh. Should not skip. Has to speed that up a little bit. This is cute. I am curious about your post though, so I am gonna take a snippet at that. I have ADHD, don't judge. I'm not gonna lie, I love some of your little captions you got going on there. One person on TikTok just recreated... wrong video, I made a short. Okay, I will take a look at that in 1 second. Yeah, one person recreated this wig style on TikTok, which was cool. So, I am assuming that you are a... Undertale fan. Have you played anything with his new... His other game, Deltarune? I have not played it. I'm not too familiar with the game, but... I mean, just based on the font, it's similar to Undertale's. Back to Mr. Brog the Frog. Go to channel. I see it. Oh, that's so cute. This is what I strive to be. I strive to be somebody that can actually paint on an easel. And I do have a tiny easel. And I said this year I was gonna pick up a canvas to paint. And I have not done that. So another alternative to what I was planning on doing was to do it digitally. I was gonna do a stream where I follow a tutorial, kind of like, not Bob Ross, but I did find a YouTuber that does like fun tutorials for landscape painting on Procreate, which is the app I use, and just follow that for fun. So, but no, it looks cute. This also looks good too. I don't know who Dude Man is, but it's cute. You equal Bob Ross. I love that. I am now Bob Ross. There was one buddy I knew back in college that they had the really fuzzy hair or like the really fluffy hair, and so he went as Bob Ross for Halloween that year. Okay. Back to what you were saying, Gahora. I apologize for the delay. You were so sweet to all of us, even though most of us are kids. So, you say you're 19. I don't know what the minor age, like adult versus child, but here in the United States, it's once you turn 18, you're an adult. I know other countries like Japan, I believe the adult age or whatever is 20. Gotta get the fro. I'm gonna get myself the fro. Oh, I should do that. Get myself a fro wig and we'll do like a Bob Ross scream. We'll do that. But based on your age, I would consider you an adult, even if you're not technically one, or don't call yourself one. So I classify people that are between the ages of 18 and 20 as like baby adults here in the US, because you can do some things, but not a lot of things. Like, you can't drink here till you're 21. You know, you can drive, but like, you know, same thing with cigarettes. You're not able to get them until you're 21. It used to be 18 when I was like 18 or 19. Then they upped the age, which they should just get rid of cigarettes. It's bad for you. Don't smoke, please. But yeah, I always call like people that are 18 to 20 baby adults because you can't do everything quite yet. I know that other countries have different drinking ages and smoking ages, but we can drink and drive and do everything at 18. Well, that must be nice. I had to wait till I was 21, which was almost 4 years ago. I'm 19, but I'm still 5 years younger than you. You're not that much younger than me. It's only 5. Some of my viewers, it's like a 10, 12-year age gap. You subbed Megan Gahora. I am subscribed to myself, if that means anything. If I could do that. What's so funny is I liked your comment. What'd you say? Every time you ask me something, I say no. That is so funny. I said something else you did not say. I'm sorry. Let me see my chats. Did I miss something? I just ate a homemade pizza. Nice. I can't make pizza. So the arrangement I have with my boyfriend is he will do the cooking and I'll do the cleaning. It's just kind of our thing because I don't want to cook. I would rather bake than cook. I would like to try baking at some point, but there's just something about cooking that I don't want to do, and so that's what he does. But I'll do like the dishes and clean up, you know, after us. It's a nice little thing. And no, it is my Pure Leaf tea. I live off this stuff. It's kind of a staple of Texas, is that you're just drinking pizza. I'm drinking pizza. Drinking sweet tea. Oh no! When I was searching for the channel, I couldn't find it because I forgot the name. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, my name is a little odd, but I feel like it suits me. Even though I was sub to Megan. That's okay. I use Photoshop. Wild. I don't think I could ever... Not to lie, I think I did a couple Photoshop related things when I was in high school. Which, fun fact for anybody that is curious. Random shout out to my technology teacher from high school. I didn't get a chance to write him back, but... what did Undertale say? I'm drawing... Azriel and Floey from Undertale, Charlie and Angel Dust from Hazbin Hotel, and Toph and Two Time for Forsaken. I don't know what Forsaken is, but cool. You should totally post it when you have it done so I can share that. Or share that, I mean see that. I like to see other people's art. It's fun seeing like different stuff and seeing people draw. Oh. Sorry, computer's having a stroke. But for anyone that cares, this is my technology teacher. I guess he followed me, or I don't know, wait. I think I posted something on Facebook one time and I guess he saw it and started subscribing to me, which is cool. Because he was my favorite teacher back in high school. But he just ends it with meow because I used to meow at him back in high school. I was that weird kid. So. No, it's not odd. It's beautiful. I just forgot it. Good enough. Good enough. I have been called worse. I worked at an overnight camp. Oh, I'm sorry. I worked at an overnight camp for kids, and the age group I was assigned to was 6 to like 10-year-olds, 5 to 10-year-olds. Don't ask me why you're sending a 5-year-old to camp. But but we had some campers. I just couldn't remember my name. They also wanted us to go by like our first name, but like with Mr. So-and-so or Miss So-and-so. And so they wanted us to be called like Miss Megan. I was like, I have doubt about that. I'm not really interested in being called Miss this, Miss that. So I'm like, call me Megan. But some of them couldn't remember that. And so they started calling me like, I got called Gabby one week. There was another thing too. I'll try to find it on Instagram. Also, that is a lot of sketchbooks that you have completed. Okay, give me 1 second. How can't I not find my... Miss Megan sounds cool. I just felt weird about it because when I was a counselor, I was... one summer I was 19, the other summer I was 20. But they started calling me Miss Rainbow. Let me try to see if I can... Okay, well. You have 10? That is wild. I don't really know how I can... Anyways, they used to call me Miss Rainbow because I used to have some of my underlayers are actually, which I gotta get it re-dyed, but it's, you know, purple going into blue. It was super vibrant, but it's been like 3 months since I've had it dyed. This is the closest my job will let me color my hair, and it's a way for me to show my individuality. But it was rainbow, I think, last year too, but it was a lot more vibrant the first time I did it. Give me a second. Did I end up in somebody's TikTok? Hold up. My hair may have been... I'm interested in seeing it too. I'm trying to figure out... Okay. Give me 1 second. Also, I'm definitely digging the song. Sorry, I'm trying to not give away my personal Instagram account for things, but... Here is my hair. This was about 4 years ago, and so they called me Miss Rainbow. So, this was my hair. It was very vibrant. And then last October, so then I went a few years without like dyeing my hair. Then I re-dyed it back in October after trying to convince my boss to let me dye my hair rainbow, which he was all for. So it was more of like a pastel rainbow. And then for Christmas, what do you call it? It was like half green, half red that I did for Christmas, and then we just kind of did like the whole purple to blue, which honestly, I'm digging it. I might just keep that my brand or something, just because like my whole channel vibe anyway is, I'm sorry, I'm having the stupidest brain fart. Snipping tool is God. Haha, I use it. I use it so much. Like, I kid you not. Also, hello, Star. How are you? So, as you can see, my brand. So, there was an artist, which I will try to find them on Blue Sky, which I follow. So, I actually had my art commissioned. Let me see if I can find them. But yeah, speaking of snipping tool, I use that all the time at work too. Like, it's just my thing that I use. Following. So this is the artist that does has done all my stuff. And so, you don't know what MS Paint is? Hold on a second, I got you. I guess they do more furry art, but she drew my profile picture. And so the main idea for it was that we were trying to, oh, that was my hair. For some reason, when I reverse search image the thing, it came back with it being on a TikTok. So I got to look into that because I did not consent for my hair to be put on a TikTok. It came back with this, which was wild to me. I don't even know what this would have been on. Yeah, I gotta do research because I don't want my hair. Oh, it was me. I'm the problem. Well, anyways, this is my old TikTok for those that don't know. I'm just gonna mute it. So yeah, this was 2021. This was me at the hair salon getting my hair done. Yo, if you look at my old speed paints from over a decade ago, I used to love MS Paint so much. I used to use that so hard. And this was my hair. So like, but, oh yeah, back to my other stuff. I'm sorry. So she drew my stuff up for like everything. I love her art stuff, so I just kind of use her when I need things that, because I don't know. And even if I get like really good at art, I might just still commission her anyway for consistency, because like, let me go to, what am I doing? Wait, no, oh yeah. So I guess the picture I sent her, I was wearing a purple sweatshirt that day, and so she kind of made that like my sweatshirt brand is where it's like purple. I did actually end up recreating the sweatshirt, which was cool. Let's see if I can find that. So yeah, I did end up creating it myself. So that was my sweatshirt that I did. I did not add the paint splatter to it. That's a whole other thing. There's me being weird. And then I tried making a regular t-shirt. Oh. And then I did a regular shirt with it, just so I could wear for videos and stuff like that. I gotta redo them because they didn't come out that great. But because of the purple, I am hitting everything else. Welcome back, Brog. How are you? So my favorite color growing up was teal, like my own OC that I created from what do you call it? From the Powerpuff Girls, because I used to draw that, was teal was like her sign color. So we were trying to combine the teal with the purple as kind of like my main brand for things. And then it turned into, now my hair is just like blue, purple going into blue. So I just feel like it kind of fits now. I'm probably just gonna stick with that. I was going to a salon for it, but my friend, she does everything for me. She's done my nails. This was supposed to be for our Independence Day. For anybody curious. Oh, sorry. Wrong thing. For Independence Day. So she owns a nail salon. So I just kind of see her from time to time. And so she does her own hair. And so I'm going to be having her do it. I'm gonna see if she'll actually let me vlog that for fun. Just to be like, hey, we're hanging out. We're doing my hair. Okay, let me catch up on the chat. So we're talking about MS Paint. That is my childhood. I have a lot of screenshots saved. So do I. You should see my work one. It is filled to the max. I used to when I was 7 or 8. What are you drawing, Star? I finished Toff. I'm moving on to Angel Dust. I gotta see this when you're done. I'm excited to see your art stuff. Undertale. That's what I'm gonna call you, is Undertale. Hi, I back. So WB means welcome back. It's just like shorthand. It's slang. Do you have OCs now? Are you talking to me or somebody else, Gahora? Also, your name is so cool, Gahora. I love that. I also wanted to try to find the person that did Procreate art stuff. Okay, so art with flow. No, it wasn't them. Stinky. I'm gonna need a second. My ears are killing me. For anyone that's wondering, yes, I have ears. Oh, my poor ears. There was somebody that posted these like art tutorials and stuff like that. Sorry for this. I'm having trouble with Angel Dust's body. I'll just have to do his head. I'm moving on to Charlie. Do you have OCs? Because I'd like to see them. Yes, I will touch on that in a second. My biggest problem with a lot of Procreate and art tutorials is that people they're like selling all their brushes, and I don't want to do that. I just want to use like the defaults that come with the app itself. But it's not that I don't want to support them, it's just everyone's doing it, and so if I follow one tutorial, I gotta buy all their brushes, and if I go follow another person's tutorial, then I have to go use their brushes, and I'm like, can we just share common knowledge? And like, there's got to be a way to do it with regular things. Okay, let me see. Sorry. Oh yeah, about the whole Angel Dust thing, it's fine. It doesn't have to be perfect, or if you just want to skip them. Honestly, if you want to just scrap Angel Dust, you can also do Alistair. If he's too hard, then feel free to do Vaggie. I love your hairpin. Thank you! I don't know if you guys are familiar with a store called Hot Topic, but I got this last summer. Or this, well, last month for Pride. I ended up wearing this to work because my hair's been all sorts of not manageable. I use basic brushes only. I wouldn't say my art turns out bad with them. No, and that's how it should be. Now, I do appreciate that they do have tutorials on how to modify the brushes that are already there, or how to make brushes yourself, and I've followed some of those to kind of do what I want, which is great, so I do appreciate that. Let me see. Yeah, I don't understand the whole purple crown thing. Dance Your Shame is, like I said, literally every stream, and they never get it, and so I don't understand what the criteria is. But then my boyfriend will pop on, and then he'll steal people's crowns or something. I think he did that one time, that he stole it from somebody, but... speaking of OCs, we will just do a nice little walk down memory lane. I did another fan art! I will take a look at that in 1 second, Mr. Brog. I'm so sorry if I'm using the wrong Mr. or not. Hello, Kindle Creates! Have you been crocheting anything else? I'm sorry. I love seeing, like, people that do crafts and whatever, because they really go hand in hand with art and stuff like that. My issue with... So I was doing a lot more crafting, and I was just really bad at art and felt really discouraged by it. I say bad, I just wasn't putting in the time and effort into that. And so I would be doing all these crafts, but sometimes I feel like I needed like custom things, and it's not that I didn't want to pay people for it, it's just a lot of people that you guys commission these days charge an arm and a leg and probably a kidney. And I don't know, I can't keep commissioning somebody to do like one thing here and there. Like if I'm doing a project every week, I just couldn't find that for me to justify or whatnot. And so that was what do you call it? I was like, I think that was like the only part of the crafting part of arts and crafts that I felt like I was missing. So hence why me doing art things. Okay, let me see what I've actually... These are technically OCs, I suppose. Yeah, I'm mostly just working from patterns, but I might do something with them later. Are you feeling better today, Kindle? Fantastic question. Look, it's me in a shark suit. For anyone that is new-ish, I have a shark suit that I wear sometimes. Do you commission artists? I've never done that. I have. So my profile picture that I showed you guys earlier, I did commission an artist to do that, and we're kind of buddies from a distance. So I'll follow her, she'll follow me on things, so I do appreciate it. She was kind of curious like what my channel was when I first commissioned her. And I was like, it's an arts and crafts channel. Don't subscribe to me if you don't feel like it. Like, I wasn't just... I'm really bad at promoting myself. Like, I have another channel for vlogging that I don't promote a whole lot, and I just feel bad doing it for some reason. Like, I don't know, it's just, it's there. If you guys want to see it, you can, but if not, then... Commission means in an artist sense. So let's just say that I want to commission somebody for art. I'm just going to use Gahora for an example. Yes, like what Gahora said. So let's just say I want to have me in a shark suit drawn up. I will pay Gahora money and they will draw something for me. And sometimes it's sometimes you're not paying per se. You might be using like, if you guys play a game together or something in game and you guys do like a currency transaction within the game or something, maybe. Like, that's just kind of an example of stuff. There's me in my shark suit again. This was my first thing for Mermaid. The theme was mirror. I never actually finished the... I never finished the challenge. This was supposed to be cosmic. Apparently this got demonetized, or not demonetized, but got taken down. The theme was cosmic, and this is actually one of my favorite art pieces. I'm aware it's a little more adult, but I thought it was cute. When you're not paying, it's just a request. Yes. Sometimes you can do art trades. So, like, let's just say me and Gahora want to do an art trade. You know, I might draw one of their characters, and then vice versa. So you're both kind of equally getting something out of it. But yes, so a trade is... Or, sorry... But yeah, I get a lot of requests. That's kind of what I'm doing. I don't think I could ever... Like, a friend of mine told me that I needed to, like, start doing commissions. I was like, dude, I've only been doing art for, like, 3 months, and somebody's gonna get mad at me for taking commission. Plus, I don't feel comfortable doing that. And I'm not... I'm good. I just want to do this for a hobby. Like, I do all sorts of crafts. Crocheting, knitting, drawing now. That's my friend. She's the one that does my nails, for random fun fact. Okay, back to the other things. Okay, next one, the theme was hair, and I was trying to recreate the scene of The Little Mermaid from the Disney movie. And so she kind of, you know, her hair comes out of the ocean. This was definitely a struggle. This was, the theme was axolotl, which is a fish, so I kind of wanted this to be like a Build-A-Bear, which is pretty much a stuffed bear or stuffed axolotl. And then you have the mermaid. This was drama. It was inspired by the Phantom of the Opera. Brog, just give me 1 second to kind of go through some of my art, and then I will take a look at yours shortly. The next one, which is another favorite of mine, which is Sweet Treat. And I loved her hair. She came out so cute. I also didn't name any of these people. This one is... I can talk about that in 1 second. I forgot what the theme was. I think the theme was of the character of, the movie creator behind the show or the movie series, like Kiki's Delivery Service. It's some anime movies there. And so the theme was to kind of like draw art based on that. So I did one based on that. She's not a mermaid. She's somebody that is on a... She rides around on a broom. So I tried to make it look like she was riding around on a broom underwater for funsies. Again, I did not finish most of the days because I got super busy in May. I really gotta plan these things out a lot more ahead of time. To be fair, I wasn't really looking at Mermaid until before then. Also, I do want to note I do have a lot more art that I have not, what do you call it? Give me a second. There are some people that can draw these things and they're like super good. This one was based on Atlantis, which I don't know if you guys know the mythology stuff behind it, but Atlantis is like this underwater, I think it used to be like above ground or something, and then it sank into the ocean. I don't know much about it, but the first thing I thought of was putting it inside a freaking snow globe. So, there you go. Just Google it, you'll know what I mean. This was supposed to be abstract. Yup. Or cubism. I didn't know what I was doing, but I was working with a very limited, ugly color palette. There's my friend again. There's my friend again. This is when I started getting requests from people, so this was from Donut Girly. This is a character I did create. He is a slime demon by the name of Wibble. This is a whole other story behind him. He was actually supposed to be featured in a video game between me and my boyfriend that we were kind of working on that went on hiatus. However, we are working on another game. I will actually have a playthrough video coming up soon of like the play test of it, so you guys have an idea of what we're going for. This was another request. What is Ronan up to? I have not seen them post in a hot second. Stuff's still cute. Oh, I like this one. This one's cute. They pop on very occasionally. This was another one from my Animal Jam friends. This was from a person that hasn't been able to join on, like, joining or chatting in the stream, so we're just... And another person that was not here decided to add, or suggested I add the addition of adding a fish by the name of Yumi. So, this was a version without them not having clothes. I'm going to repost a bag I crocheted a while ago because I'm bored. Keep in mind, I sucked at crocheting back then. Dude, I suck at crocheting now, and I've been doing it for a decade. This was my first, like, create a character, which is the Crystal Fox. This one in a poll. So, Crystal Fox ended up winning. Then this was a random thing I drew. His name is Puffy the Lion, because he looks like a Powerpuff Girl. I will address the chat in a second. Also, welcome, Sin. How are you doing? The following week was a rainbow jelly serpent, which seems to be quite popular among all my friends, or all my lovely viewers and whatever. So I was trying to find a name for him, and we were between the name of Mochi and Kevin. Somebody else suggested Jelly. Jelly did not... Oh, it's tied now. Okay. Well... At the time, it was tied between Mochi and Kevin, so 34 votes? Who are these people? I'm sorry for being surprised. I think this is the most I've ever had on here. Anyways, I ended up changing his name to Kochi. Like, K-O-C-H-I. Kochi. In combination of Kevin and Mochi. This was a rainbow peacock that I did. Random schedule. Here is Kochi. Which, by the way, they will be featured in an upcoming video where I recreate them in real life. Not 100% sure how I'm going to do that yet. Okay, this was my first human character from our Welcome Back Summer. Her name is Rexy, and then Dancer Sam went in and named them Roxanne for long name, but I love her. She's fun. She was themed around Cyberpunk, which I think the poll now has actually gotten outbeaten by that, but that's okay. This is just a Pokemon piece that I did for the what you would call, I guess, the 4th of July. Or our Independence Day here in the United States. This was an art piece I did for my boyfriend. For anyone wondering, this is what he looks like. We went out of town for his birthday, so... This was a car thing that he's been obsessed with that his parents got him. I got him a t-shirt, and then, or I got him a couple other things, but... So this is me and him. We were just hanging out outside. And then this was this poll, so... Those are kind of some of my things. I got more art stuff I can show later. Okay, so I did say I would look at... Do I really have 9 viewers? Or is Streamlabs lying to me? Well, anyways, welcome everybody. I'm sorry, I was going down a memory lane of art things I've done. But those are, some of them are technically OCs. Can... Goodbye in advance. How did I get 300 XP? No clue, Summer. Okay, so... Let me go down. Okay, bear with me 1 second while I go try to find Mr. Brog the Frog. Again, I'm so sorry if I'm misgendering you. Oh, cute! You guys see this? This is so cute! And it's got a little thing up here. I love that. I love that. It's so cute, and I like how you added the little cat ears. I appreciate you. Back to me. Okay, what else did I... Well, I appreciate it. I will be sure to share it if possible on my YouTube stuff. Yes, I've been working on patterns. Let's go see what Crystal's been, or Kindle, I'm sorry, I'm having this stupid brain fart. What else? Good timing by... Oh, hello! Everybody, this is a longtime internet friend from like 4 or 5 years ago when we played a VR MMO by the name of Zenith, which is kind of a dead game now, so we chat here and there, and he streams his own stuff on Twitch, I believe, so... Just, it's so interesting that everybody has like alt accounts on YouTube. Do you guys just, like, people that have alt accounts for viewing things, do you guys just use that for like watching YouTube and stuff like that? Or do you, I don't know, I've had a handful of people that are like, this is my alt account, which is fine. I just use my main account for stuff. So, very interesting. But yeah, do you guys like watch stuff off your alt account? Wrong person. Kindle, let's go see what your wonderful stuff is. Can I share this to my community tab? Okay, I'll have to try to figure that out. Sin, yes. Okay, let's go see what they made. Oh, that is so cute! You know, that looks good. Your stitches look really good. Even adding your button looks really good. It doesn't look like it's gonna, you know, doesn't look like it's gonna fall apart. Can't watch stuff on my alt. It got deleted. Love that. Bye, fellow. Okay, goodbye, Star. It was nice having you here. Let me see. I wanted to comment on some stuff without being linked back to me. Forgot my login now. Mood. Absolute mood. Yeah, I feel like that's kind of how a couple of the alt accounts commenting were. There was one person that commented on yesterday's video that I was like, do I know you? And then I realized, so there was a person I met at the, at a convention here. Yes, I did. I have it up right here. It looks really cute. I appreciate it. I'm gonna try to figure out how to post this on my YouTube stuff. It looks so cute. So yeah, so I met this one girl. She goes by Peebo, and we were at this game meetup called it was a game, what do you call it? A game called Marvel Rivals, and I was in my shark suit, and she also went as the same shark from the game called Jeff the Shark. And I play that occasionally in the shark suit. I just haven't had much time in the last hot second, but that's okay. And well, anyway, so we were asked if we what do you call it? If we stream. And at this point, I didn't stream anything. I'm just like, oh, I have a small little craft channel, and everyone's like, oh, I like to watch people, what do you call it? I like to watch people do crafts. I was like, all right, well, feel free to follow me, I guess. Like, I'm not one of those that's like, please follow me. It's follow me if you want to. And so she, I guess she commented, which I was very surprised about. Keep in mind, she's got like almost 33,000 followers on Twitch, which is huge. Now, she does ASMR content. She does not do, like, gaming, I don't believe. But I think she's from my area, too. But she's really cool. And you have full permission to post. Awesome. I will, I draw fan art because I have no idea. So I go to art streams and do fan art. Well, that's fun. Yeah, that's kind of where I'm at, is that I just feel like I don't have like that creative spark to actually be able to draw things on the top of my head. I say that, but this is a stream about creating a character. So hence having to create something, but I kind of give myself guidelines with polls and just, you know, try to get some engagement with you guys to see like what you guys want me to draw, or, you know, I give you guys what I'm thinking, and then you guys come back with, we want this. And then at the time of the stream is when we do it. In August, I'm going to a funeral. Well, my condolences. I don't think I've been to one in a couple of years, but they're so sad. Luckily, it's been nobody in my family. It's been a lot of, like, kids my age. I say kids, like, people my age. So I think 2 of my friends have actually had, like, a parent pass away. Like, each of them, which was wild. Me and my mom attended both funerals, but it's very sad, you know. I couldn't imagine, like, my friends were losing them at like 20, 21. So imagine being 20 or 21 and you know, your friend is passing, or I mean, sorry, and your parents are passing away. Like, I couldn't imagine that. I would be very sad. I just got digital art screenless tablet yesterday. Is Xpen. I am not familiar with that. Is that a brand of art tablet? Oh. I will share my screen for that. How's your unfinished created character? Not done. What's probably gonna end up happening, because I don't think we're gonna finish it tonight, is we are I'll probably just finish it off screen and then we'll move on to something else. There'll be a lot later. Or what do you call it? Then we'll just move on to another character and I will have it done. But feel free to come up with names once I have it posted. Okay, Xpen Magic. This is cute. I'm not familiar with this brand, but established in Japan in 2005. Well, you do know that a Japanese brand is always going to be good. There's just something about Japan, which, speaking of which, I will be going in November. I do plan on vlogging. We'll see how much they'll actually accept it. Oh, my comments are late by a lot, so I go off topic. Fair enough. It also doesn't help that I do have a delay with talking with you guys versus not. So that is partially, I say on me, it's not on me. Okay, let me... Hello, Zoe! Since you're not doing the talk thing. There we go, we have that up. When the next stream? Next art stream is Saturday. That's a great question. What is my next stream? Next stream is Saturday. I'm just gonna type it out. If you need me to figure out, what that time zone is, let me know and I can try to modify that for you guys. I'm not really sure what time zone everybody's in, but I will have a thing posted for that, so you guys will have an idea of when I'm streaming next. I am technically streaming on Friday, but that's more of a game stream for some of my viewers that like to do Animal Jam, which is like this fun like little game where you play an animal. But I'm not trying to promote that too much for my people that are more into art, because I get it. We're all into different types of content. Like if I post a rant video like I did yesterday, you may not be interested in that. But if you guys are interested in my character creating stuff, you know, and I'm creating, you know, one of my characters in real life, then, you know, you guys might be interested in that. So, you know, stuff like that. Do you have a favorite Sonic character? Mine is Shadow and Amy. So mine's a little niche. Mine's from the Sonic X anime or something. I think it's Sonic X. I think her name was Cosmo. She's not in the games, but I loved her a lot. Game art. Show desktop. Here. You got Cosmo. She's so cute, I love her. She had this whole story thing, and I shipped her so hard with, what's his name? Tails. Pretend I know his name, Tails. And if you guys have seen Naruto, she definitely gave me like Hinata vibes, while he kind of gave me Naruto vibes-ish. I don't know, it might have been the coloration, because Naruto has like the Nine Tails orange fox thing inside of him, versus, and then like Sonic reminded me of Sasuke because of coloration, even though he had a completely different personality. Well, have a good night, Kahora. Don't stay up too late. And I will see you in a future stream. Have a good night. I make animations in Pivot. I am not familiar with Pivot. I would like to pick up animating at some point. I just don't know when that's gonna be. Going into CapCut to edit, then I'll upload. I do like CapCut. I don't use that as my editing program, but I used it for a little bit. And, let's see, Animator. I see, it is indeed. For me, it is 10:13. Is that AM or PM? And I will try to do math. Okay, Pivot Animator. Henry. I don't think Brog is leaving. I think they were just saying what their time zone is. Make it easy. Oh, this is kind of cute. At some point when I start trying to do animator things, maybe I should do a video where I'm like trying different programs to see which one is like the most user-friendly for me. Since I'm very new at this, but this is cute. I see that there's like a whole little rigging thing going on, which is nice. I don't know anything about that. But definitely fun. I do... Back to me. Hello, everybody. I know it is getting a little bit late. We'll be wrapping up soon. Is good for animation. I make video of it. Is that up on your channel? Let me comment on... I think I showed you guys this earlier. This little crocheted bag. Good. In honor of Halloween. Can you do an art review like Ibis? I'm not familiar with Hip Paint. Herta and Auto Sketchbook. That would be a very fun video. So yes, absolutely. There's actually we're working on another video, sorta, where I'm crocheting stuff. I had to hide it because my cat likes to eat yarn. But I found that there were some knockoffs of this yarn that I want to do a comparison video for, so I'm right now just testing stuff right now. But that is definitely something I am working on. I do like comparison videos, so that'll be in the future. If you guys are not interested, just skip that video. Okay, let's go see what Brog's channel has. Go to channel. Also, you never said if your time zone was AM or PM.
giddy up. Heard you thought it was a drought, was you serious? Make one call, turn the city up. Cop a little attaboy for the pick me up.
Okay,
Standing on the
videos.
green like Wimbledon. Match point says sir, going for the win. Try to stay
It might be
home,
under
still going
shorts.
doing big. Don't assume I'm cocky, I'm confident.
Where do you have it?
Every dollar for the time I spend.
High paint. Oh, okay, I'm familiar with high paint. Sorta. Okay. So we are in the same time zone. I'm not sure where you're located. No need to disclose that. And so it'll be, what do you call it? 8 a.m. on Saturday. Next stream is 8. I should just say next art stream. It'll be Saturday 8 a.m. CST. Which is your time zone. Okay, there you go. I don't actually know if it actually tagged you right. I don't really know how tagging stuff works. Okay, back to the video. It's uploaded. Okay. Undertale, I will take a look at that in a second. What kind of... Oh, here it is. Let's go see their little animation test. It's 11:17 where I am, so I'm 1 hour behind you. So for you, my next art stream will be on Saturday at 9 a.m. your time. I have to specify art stream. My next stream is technically Friday, but I'm trying not to make this channel game focused because that's not what the channel's for. Skip to the end. I got you. No, they said what they were using before. What was it you said that you used before? Is it still going? Oh, that's the end. That was cool. Let's go see what Undertale posted. Yeah, I don't know. Sometimes YouTube takes a bit to upload some of my videos, which is really annoys me. Oh, it's Pivot. That's what it was. For me, it is 9 p.m. or 9:18 p.m. So for Sin, my next art stream will be on Saturday, 7 a.m. your time. But I'm going for a couple hours, and then it'll be the same time on Sunday. I think Sunday stream's gonna be longer. I can only stream for a couple hours come Saturday because I do ice skating for anyone that is curious what I do in my spare time. I ice skate. I did have a video I was gonna upload that I never got around to doing yet, so I wasn't really sure if I should be posting it on this channel because it's not really art or crafting related, but 8 p.m. for me. You are 2 hours behind me, so that'll be 6 a.m. your time. So Sam, I am not expecting you to show up that early because I'm sleeping at that time. Okay, what am I doing? Oh, we're looking at... I wake up at 6:30 a.m. Mountain Daylight Save, or Daylight Time. Cool. Then you might be able to make it if you feel like it. Feel free to join in or not. Bye, I actually have to leave this time. Bye! You play hockey? That's so cool. Steel's making... It's real, I swear. See? It's real. It's my hair. I love how one of my viewers from Monday, they go by Dop or what do you call the person? Dop or Charlie. And I was watching their stream. I forgot what I was even talking about, so... Oh, they said on their stream yesterday, I jumped on for a little bit, and they were like, waves aggressively because they didn't have like a face cam. And so now I'm stealing that as like waves aggressively. Okay, okay. I need to stop. I'm not bald. There was a thing that was going on Monday that if you that if you animate anything that you're bald. So I'm sticking with that. Also, everybody, there is Creator D0. If you guys are interested in gaming content or Fortnite related things, go check them out. I'm actually trying to get to your channel. I keep getting so sidetracked. Like, Mega. Who are all these people? Hello. Like, people are coming and going. I love it. Like a one-stop shop for stuff. Okay, let's go to channel. Share desktop. What'd you say it was? A short? Okay. New drawing. Score Bunny and Pikachu. Flowey. And yes, your channel. Creator D0. I don't really know what games you play these days. I know that you keep telling me to play Fortnite. No, that was good. No, that was good. I did this whole challenge thing. Let me try to share it. You can try retracting your message, creator, but it's already on. It's already on my stream, so like on the thing. Just Fortnite because VR got boring. Fair enough. So VR was, I felt like it was gonna go places and then it never went places. I'm kind of sad about it. I should get to bed. Yeah, we'll be wrapping up shortly. I just want to show one last thing since you showed some Pokemon things, if my thing wants to work. 9, 8, 34. So I actually did this challenge. Right, at Pokemon fusions. So we first started out with these two Pokemon and ended up with this. People were like, there's nothing going on behind their eyes. Which is true. To be fair, Poliwag is the exact same way. Also, is anybody going to be playing the new? Goodbye, Undertale. Have a good night. I will hopefully see you in a future stream. This is a combination between Chimchar and Flareon to get this little weird thing. I forgot what I named him. Oh yeah, Flarechar, or Flarechar is what I named him. This one is a combination of Snivy and a Shaman, I think is his name. So he looks mega weird. Then we got Chimchar and who's the other one? Chimchar and Snivy ended up with this, which if I caught him in Pokemon, I will definitely call him Chad. This was probably my best one I did, which is a combination of Mega Houndoom and I forgot this character's name. Character Pokemon. Garchomp or something. And so this was a request from TikTok, which I think came out pretty good. I called him Mega Doom Chomp. Zoe, I appreciate your random emojis with the face. This was another good one. This was between Gothletta and Alakazam. This one was another request. And I thought this one came out pretty good. I didn't end up hating on that one. This one was a combination between Meganium and Yamper, and he looks a little weird. A little weird. And then my last one, which I never finished, was a combination of... I don't think that's Togekiss. That might be Togekiss. I forgot the other one's name, but it's a very popular one. Whatever his name is. And that's what you get, and I never finished. So... those look pretty good. Well, thank you. I appreciate you. Just so you know, creator, because I know we've chatted on and off throughout the years, but I was like on and off with art stuff, but I finally started getting serious about it, so praying for the day that I get better. But I know you draw some pretty good stuff. You watch Duchess Celestia videos. It's a fantastic question. I don't know who that is. I probably do. Yes, I'm actually subscribed to them. funny enough. You only ignoring me for months. Okay, well, we still talk. It's just that I'm not on Discord all the time is my thing. So yes, I am indeed following her. I can't remember the last time I actually saw a video by her, but... yeah. These are certainly things. Well, I'm probably gonna call it a night because I gotta get up early for things and stuff, so I was trying to make it the extra 3 minutes. I don't really have much more to talk about unless you guys have anything else, but we did not finish today's create a character yet again because we got so sidetracked, and that's okay. Bread lips bread. Okay. That is a new one. But what I'm probably gonna do is just kind of finish this off camera or off stream and get it done, just so we're not wasting extra precious creative character stream time. So anyways, I hope you guys have a good night, and if you guys are interested in watching me do that weird Animal Jam stream that I'll be doing on Friday, feel free to hop in. I will post that in my community tab, and then if not, if you're just here for the art, then just feel free to join back in on Saturday at 8 a.m. Central Standard Time.